Lung cancer is a deadly disease. It kills more people than the next three cancers combined. It's a silent killer. And the current diagnostic pathways are not effective, expose patients to invasive procedures and radiation. So the market is begging for something that's safe, affordable, easy to administer with accurate results. So the way this works is you take one complete breath. That's all we need. And that's collected in the bag. And then the bag is connected to a cassette containing a microchip that's coated with our chemical reagent. It's plugged into an air evacuator that then pulls the breath across the microchip and populates the chip with the volatile organic compounds in the breath. The cassette is then shipped to a laboratory. It's washed with a methanol solution, placed into a liquid chromatography mass spectrometer, and the biomarkers are quantitatively counted. So for a small company or early stage company, we have quite a bit of traction. I think it's atypical. We have 2 patents already issued for method and application of the method to detect lung cancer in the US and in Europe, with additional patents pending. We have 10 peer-reviewed publications. We've collected data on 800 patients. We had early seed funding from very reputable foundations, Bill and Melinda Gates, Jimmy V Foundation, and other grants. That was non-dilutive. But most importantly, I think it's the key strategic partnerships we've been able to establish. First and foremost, the Mayo Clinic. So we have a 3-part collaboration agreement with the Mayo they will help us develop the clinical assay. Then they will participate and lead the clinical trials. And Mayo Clinic Laboratories will also then be a distribution partner on the back end. We've also partnered with ParExcel, which is a leading CRO, to help drive both our regulatory reimbursement and actually help us execute our clinical trials. And then PDI Works is a very capable engineering firm that's driving our product development work and also our quality control and quality assurance. So lung cancer is obviously the top of the pyramid, is our first target, but we only use 4 of almost 30 biomarkers that we capture to identify lung cancer. So this is truly a technology platform. So we can shift into a number of other cancers. We can detect tuberculosis, and we can also distinguish between pneumococcal and viral lung infections, which, with the overprescribing of broad-spectrum antibiotics in the country and globally, well, more in this country, is a huge opportunity. So we have a very capable team. I've been in the industry over 35 years with both big companies like Stryker, Wright Medical, and also early stage biotech startups in Cambridge, Massachusetts. This is my 3rd early stage startup. Dr. Wissam is our chairman. He's a well-known oncology thoracic surgeon in Louisville, Kentucky. Phil Douglas has has years of experience in healthcare delivery systems with Humana and others. Dr. Rich is here with the Cleveland Clinic, but was the former head of CMS for the Bush administration. So he sits on our board and also will help us with our reimbursement strategies and positioning. Dr. Van Berkel is the director for the lung transplant center at Jewish Hospital in Louisville, Kentucky, and Dr. Fu is actually helped us develop the chip technology at the University of Louisville. So the company was founded in 2015. The non-dilutive, we've had in total about $5 million invested to date in terms of, and that first $2 million was non-dilutive funding to help drive the initial clinical trials, et cetera, and build the first prototypes. The seed funding has helped us develop the 2nd generation product and initiate the program with the Mayo Clinic. We're in a bridge financing round right now where we've already secured 50% of that, and that will help us scale the manufacturing and get ready for the first clinical trials. We'll do a Series A round in early 2020. We'll raise $20 million to execute 2 major clinical trials. And then there'll be a Series B round late 2020, early 2021 late 2021 to execute the commercial launch. So total market, there's 2 indications we're going for. One is characterizing indeterminate pulmonary nodules. There's about the at-risk population for that in the United States is about 400,000 people. But most importantly, it's lung cancer screening. So that's 10 million at-risk population in the U.S. There's another 10 million at-risk population in Europe, and the at-risk population in the Pacific Rim dwarfs the U.S. or European populations. We anticipate about $160 million of revenue by 2025 with a 30% EBITDA, and we anticipate a conservatively estimated market value of $700 to $800 million by that time. So the ask is really, currently it's a 10% convertible note. I'm sorry, a convertible preferred note that will convert to preferred shares. It has a 10% coupon, compounding interest, 3-year maturity. And again, that'll be to scale the manufacturing. The valuation will be the lower of $6.3 million, or 20% below our Series A valuation. We have yet to determine the valuation for the Series A and the Series B, but we'll be raising $20 million in each of those. So, just in summary, it's an accurate, affordable system that we can bring to market. It's a huge market. So we have excellent clinical evidence and good IP protection and huge upside. Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate your time.
Okay, thank you.